Oh, hey, it's day number 9 in my February challenge where I've been taking on breathwork exercise, yoga, wellness practices in general just to help myself become a better me. And I'm feeling really good. It's really flying by. I'm kind of blown away that we're already on day 9, and I feel like I haven't lost much steam on it. I haven't lost the desire to make these videos and put them together or change how I'm doing things. It feels really solid. So we're gonna step into our breathwork exercise I've done every day. Straightening out the spine, feeling grounded, feeling here, present. Even if the dog is barking in the distance or a plane is flying over your house, just be here right now. Okay, let's do round number 1. Reset your breath. In round number 2, One big deep breath. Get ready for round number 3. Yes. We have arrived at the peak of our presentness, focusing on our breath, focusing on us, on our bodies. I keep saying it, but these exercises, the breath work especially, has been only been getting stronger and stronger throughout the challenge. I definitely feel way more grounded, way more opened up in my lungs, in my chest than I did at the beginning of this, and way more confident in my skills. It's nice. It's nice. It's feel good. If you've never tried out breathwork exercises, I highly recommend checking them out. Wim Hof, the legendary Iceman, is well known for talking about his breathwork exercises, and I'm certain you can find just a litany of just amazing breathwork exercises on the internet. So feel free to Google that or go to YouTube or join me in my breathwork exercise. Just kind of help me get into my yoga flows every day. So we're going to be hopping over to some yoga in just a moment, but you stay tuned. Alrighty. Day number 9, so close to those double digits. Let's go right into this. Standing up straight in the air. Let's roll our shoulders a little bit. Maybe roll our neck around. Reverse that direction. Let's bring our hands up to the air. Feeling our spine straighten out. We're going to heart open. And let's spin our arms. We're going to be going forward for this first part. Get a little wider. And working our arms slowly. And we'll come back down to small circles. And reverse that direction. Now we're going backwards. Big stretches, going slowly, feeling the arms activate, feeling the shoulders stretch. And we're going to move to rolling our shoulders. And coming back to small circles. Back up to heart open. And bring our hands together. Let's widen up our stance a little bit. Let's go ahead and twist with our bodies, keeping our hands together in this case. Holding for a few seconds. Coming back to center. Let's do the right side now. Let's take our arms and let's link them together like so. Put them behind our head. And we're going to push back our elbows. Feel that stretch in our upper arms and in our shoulders. Take a deep breath. And raising the hands up to the sky. Slowly release, come back down to center. Let's do the same thing, but interlock our armed hands differently, the other way. Put our hands behind our head. Pushing our elbows back. And up to the sky. And break that connection, drifting our hands back down to center. Alrighty, now we're still in that wider stance. Let's go ahead and big deep breath and exhale, going into a forward fold. And let's reach over to our left leg, putting our left hand behind our left calf, feeling that stretch, maybe just a gentle pull on the leg to help bring us a little bit deeper into the stretch, just very slight. You don't want to pull too hard. Reaching with that right hand down to that left foot. And we'll come back to center. Drag our fingers on the ground a little bit. We'll come over to the right leg. Using that right hand, kind of pull gently on our calf to bring us a little deeper into the stretch. We're bringing our left hand down to our left foot as far as we can. And back to center. And come back up. Alrighty. Kind of got things flowing now, so let's go ahead. We'll turn. And fix my shirt a little bit. Let's go ahead and hands up to the universe. And on that exhale, coming back down to a forward fold. Let's walk our hands out. And we're going to go into a down dog position. Hold this for a few seconds. And bring your knees down. And we'll be in a tabletop. I'm going to do some cat-cows here. Make sure we're lowering that belly as far as we can, keeping the chin up for the cow. And then arching that back as high as we can to the sky. One of my absolute favorite stretches ever to do. Let's jump onto our knees for a second. So we're on our knees, we're not resting on our legs. Let's bring our hands up to heart. And let's do that twist we were doing before. Let's do it right here. And let's do the other side. Coming back to center. Hands up to the universe. And this time we're going to lean backwards, keeping our center of gravity so we feel stable and grounded. And come back to center. Drop our arms. Okay. Now let's go back down to our tabletop position. Feel out our joints. Feel a little shimmy sham right here. That's a technical term, you know, shimmy sham. So, alright. We're going to take our left leg this time. We're going to poke it out way behind us. And we're going to roll that ankle. Oof. Nice and strong. Doing the reverse directions. If you started clockwise, go counterclockwise. And vice versa. Alrighty. Let's bring that leg all the way up to the chest. Alrighty. One more time. All the way back out. And this time we're going to launch our leg forward. We're going to step into our lunge. Now that we've arrived, let's focus on that point in the distance. As I've been talking about, focus on something in your point of view to kind of keep that during this process. And we're going to go hands up to the universe. And let's lean backwards, keeping our stability. Chin up to the sky. Coming back to center. And we're going to go to heart open, keeping our eyes on that point of interest in the distance. We're going to lean forward, bringing our left hand down to our left foot. Right hand pointing straight up to the sky. Reaching that right hand all the way over the other side of the room. And coming back to center with our heart open. And come back to center. Whew. Alrighty, let's flip our directions, change directions on our mat. go ahead and just walk in place a little bit. I like doing this in the middle. Kind of activate those ankles, get them ready for my day. Keeping your toes on the ground, heels up. And we're going to reverse that and do just toes up, heels stay on the ground. You may notice that I'm doing a lot of breath. You're hearing my breath a lot, and that's because I'm trying to focus my breath, just like the breathwork exercises, so that I can kind of hear them and kind of intone a little bit, which helps me feel more solid about where my breath is placed, which I think is probably one of the most important lessons I'm learning from all of this, is where does your breath sit in everyday life. So, alrighty, so now that we're kind of just stepping in place, let's loosen ourselves up, and we'll go hands up to the universe. And on that exhale, go down into a forward fold. Using our exhale, just sink deeper into that stretch. Now let's walk our hands out. We'll go into a down dog position. Hold this for a couple seconds. And we'll come down to a tabletop. Do a little shimmy sham, feel it, stretch it. So, we're going to do a little bit of difference than we did on the other side. This time we're going to go down into our plank. We're going to keep our butt up in the air and our arms down on our forearms. Hold this for just a second or two. And then we're going to bring our chest down to the ground and reach up real far, keeping our butts up in the air. And bring that butt down. Feeling that stretch in our triceps, back of our arms, our ribs a little bit. And bring your hands up to your chest. And we're going to lift up. And we'll go back down. Let's do that one more time. Tuck your toes, so we can activate our lower body in this next stretch. Let's go back up. And we'll come back down. And we'll go back up to our tabletop. Alrighty. Give ourselves a little shimmy shake. Okay. Now we're going to bring that right foot all the way out. We're going to give it a nice little roll. Reverse that direction. And bring that right leg and bring it all the way up to the chest as far as we can. Go all the way back out. the way back up. All the way back out, and on that third time, we're going to spring our leg forward and come up into our lunge. And your hands not on the hips. It's not going to do any good. Let's bring our hands up to the universe. Remember, we're focusing on one point in the distance to keep our head and eyes locked. So, we'll go over to heart open. Actually, bring your hands up to the universe again, sorry. And we're just going to lean back. And we'll come back up to center. And we'll go to heart open, keeping our eyes on that point of interest in the distance. And we're taking our right hand, coming down to our right foot. Reach your hands all the way out to the other side of the room, the left hand all the way to the other side of the room. Coming back up to heart open. Let's come into heart. Okay. Let's see, where do we want to go from here? What other kinds of stretches do I remember? I've worked through a lot of the sequences that I felt good about in the past. So, yeah, I mean, we could always do more cat-cows, right? Yeah, you know what? It feels right to be done about here. So, I'm going to call it. That's going to be it for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in to day number 9. Stick around for day number 10 tomorrow. We're going to keep this up. We're going to keep this going. One entire month of yoga flows, breathworks, and wellness practices for this guy right here. Very excited to be at this point of the journey. And yeah, stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow then.